Mama Johnny and Mommy Namakaba about Dinkomo show you so. This is the only platform Yamakwan ma ochira wadwen. Yamakwan ma ochira ye enkomo kra ye ndi. Nti enyan wa se ene enkomo a ye ba bedi eye enuanom bi adwen kire na akoso say yes our discussion we say. Now twi ye producer etin hu se bonten so na one member bebre edi nkomo na nkomo di mu no de ne pese ye hu ne say kind of a map bay and a bema person in it na responsible by no ye nya beja for din komo no na ebe hia say ye betina ha ne mu nyina masa ato adwen. So I'm happy to have Mr. Bilson our say na Sister Rita and so ha. Last time my Sister Rita ba ha say afi your point ye say eh that be na this Rita ba that be na this Rita ba so don't worry somebody number 3 number 3. And then we are happy to let you know, Sister Rita, after the kind of her, Sarita, my cover for you. Instead of so. Mr. Ru, aka
Fire.
I see the other she be bien her, Now, back to Nkomana and Yedi Sarita. Why are men threatened by successful women? Oba wabobra owonisika oyena juma papa oko society no so a owodin ya na mema bebre empese ombefa sa ma no Mr. Ro they say one notice had na meka na ojiri say ade internet sa
GT catch it here for and obi a o hwe India say like amunya mre etie
right
akonya say and the topic we and come my etie and come obi a any obi a betimi actually na adwen na yeah but to me question now beside no emma emma be adwen say like for ba o ni sika dada na say education wise no one in
school
or one in no the man here program say emma dum pen so be no mo feel say so mo nim say emma ya na ahoma so bi entinema like it's true saying could be anyone on pay be sika wa na say yeah but
okay Mr. Ro mesa ba so dia baji details ni na let my menu we so free Sister Rita ho Sister Rita why obey eya say nyame ya madom na say e no nyame ya madom na odimusi dibia bi monya sika nyame ya dom mako school akwanim bebre e chen be man na nete no. Do you feel say a kind of competition between Oba and Bema no?
But that's it. Me say so for I me imagine say it shouldn't be. But if it does, sometimes some insecurities on Obama's side. Because I don't see why you won't be happy or you will not be excited that you have your partner who is doing well or who is high up on that ladder. Usually, I feel like men who are, against that, and after they have issues with that, it's just they look down. They have low self-esteem.
Okay.
That's how I would put it.
But mess up how details.
Yes.
No. At all. At the end of this animal we in number. This is what I can say. Yeah, men no feel insecure. But answer na men be feel insecure about idea being about Oba success. No. If you may be free.
Make it for any Olympia or getting como. But she will send you a mechanical Bema. Now you may say, if you are Oba or in China, if you are band man of a man who so and his son, your man, or Berman or catch it out. Because
I'm because I'm
I don't think so.
Don't be trying to this
when you were in it,
right.
I don't think say Uber she bad ammo now we how she good ammo.
And your person say Uber wish bad
so far as I hope so cool ni mo abrabo. I didn't know no put in mind.
No, I'm saying it. But then Bemano is threatened by Obana Sasa. Men Casamanco, but Bemani Kunina, Obani Kunina, Beman feel comfortable.
I didn't see any.
And only a pair who said a dear and a dear tia. A dear Tina Sani Mania.
One. I won't want you.
It's a rule, not all castle be.
One can tiny day. Serious.
I don't know bro.
Because I don't think so.
You are a home.
I don't think so. My name is here. Let's see, I mean, Macumen. Maybe I'm fast. My name is I or field back.
Right.
And maybe I'm fast. You take the same exam. And I mean, so maybe I'm scared of near Jumani. I didn't mean to be what I say. And I'm a wife. I got thrown away. I didn't think that on which me, I was a me question for fluency. Maybe she's like on which anything I am. I didn't
you are getting the whole issue out of proportion. The year can I say, and yam yasu wakakuta. They will show well. But so uyi a member Marco 10 ejina wa. A mudu do say na confidently, obeti me approach a successful woman. Even class okoto stu no kwa na kampe say a lady to aware. A dear na a was successful woman ho. Enti a member bebre na no they feel some way be say there be oba o chen me there mean to be no nya yi. Bisa ro you can't say me say we cannot have two captains in a boat. What am I telling you? Yeah, now who are doing say a man also omudu level be at they try to rub shoulders with my manana.
And I said they try to, they do. They do. And most of the times now, there be a mom and then on one.
Oh, borrow.
It's a walking on. There be a share buffoon attack, because he always act like maybe them as a bit attacking the
No, count the
attacking the person, but I need to say it.
Count the
who said?
Count the
Enkasa.
Yeah.
Nyema emane basa ne say me wo ga bi o si ono oni ne yiro na ne rinyes kashina obefa kwan bi aso ahye no na
Bama we me atu ya adwen
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying.
Serious. Nyema bi o a emba even the chrome hana e won on say emu bi mu eware America for what I say. And baby are free now, as soon the way I am yama. Definitely. And you may be you free on a bachelor. And Lumpono, yay, Ghana, and ye Bibiana, sometimes when they be on it or come for a stock or tidy. Yeah, Ghana, you make your idea, right. But I have and your money Dawson. So they read. Near one the crow and sound away.
What you see?
I still have my Ghanaian mentality. What I said, oh, like, hey, what do you think this is? Read. And or no what I know him say we read to get everything. No, me some akata many krana me pe milk I eat ya. What I say. That's how I was raised. Bahano, read it, go. That is what I measure. Sanya mana entertainment. What I say. A bit take it up. Into no say maybe I over call hospital try ebe book appointment Ghana enti say me ma me ho so ana me call hospital ube book ebi obetros a police no we who say onu na e take control of their house enti no Ghana in this kasem no they become like this.
Okay, Ro mesaba so with yeah sure the gender stereotype.
Yeah.
On say society our expectation for men no I say a man should be responsible for the house.
Okay.
Bills, Bema so yeah. I say, yeah, the way our society, no, that how are you who member? It is said, Bema who say, a blue stage be, a fedie, the society expectation of him, no, on to me miti.
Yeah.
Nemom, negre, oh, miniscanty, bills about me in the tria. Say, how does that make the man feel?
To be honest, they feel threatened.
I know who common here can. I know what some here can.
That's how I would see it, because a man is definitely going to feel threatened when the lady is taking care of, let's say, the major bills in the house. But I think it shouldn't be. You know, I think it shouldn't be, because then at the end of the day, the man is probably also taking care of something. But then why would you feel threatened? It's because of what about Jimby?
Because society no ebe who ne say man no irresponsible. In the sense to say ade a ye nyina ye hu ne say e was nka o ye no ontumi nye.
But then when we bring it back to the gender roles thing, you know, now we're saying what men can do, women can do. So if a woman is forcing, she's pushing, and she thinks, okay, at this point I can take care of A, B, C.
Do you know when it comes? They don't say that when it comes like bill. They don't say what man can do, woman can do.
No.
Yeah,
so now it is. No, it is. It
no, boss, man can't hear because of one.
No. You're situation ho. Obi abetumi aka expressing the views on issue na can what's Mema Akwan, you've had your time. Mema Akwan waka. Start with that. Me no dey do komo. But mo nya mic no. Yen friend say.
Yeah.
Me ye adwuma. Bosome I make about $2,000. Or make it $5,000.
Okay.
All right. Rent. Between rent, 1,008.
Okay.
Skanasa. Rent is not the only thing I live with.
Okay.
But society is expecting them as say, rent, groceries, and craft fees, medical whatever. It is a bema who say financially mean to me yes hard you know. Oba mom na your sense of being bema no. Become a coffin. I know that's why in ya oba sebi osu nyame a we begin say they be how easy. They be how you say. That is where the threat comes. This is what me idea.
Me know you are dream, but partly. If we're looking at culturally, right? The way who can say Rebecca say the Obama no the responsibility number from no. That is from our culture where we're coming from. That is how they see it.
Right.
But with this generation or with what we've been exposed to, there's nothing wrong with that. Or there shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
I don't know why I'm saying
that. If you're making that 3,000 and your check can only cover the rent, why should your wife taking care of the other responsibility be a threat?
I don't know why I'm saying Obama go chumekuno.
Obechi. No. Obechi in a good way. That chumekoni na
Power dynamics. Who say Ekoba say oba na take majority of bills of fear. The woman tends to think say on the all control if you nyina. What dem mention no. And get enough reason for Berman to feel said there be any I mean for about this.
In the first place, now and answer like before so worry.
Yeah.
It's no answer about worry about no. If you know in fact now we would
right.
If you come on so bano so like when you want to class answer when you know customer na say as worry. But some worry we na say be a Berman who say obani yes ka chen. Nti also like who sika na wonya no form so no be no be to me dia born more than one. I don't think say only kasa or beti ase.
Nti at the end no decision making on say ye be fia ho the uska no yet na se twen no date be ye no the uska o dem che no e kwan ye mfo so nye ntoto ye no kra no nye the uska eti the sika won nsem no becomes a decision making person. Now oba na be ma so the ideally be ma na so make a decision ba oba ma no botom nye eti oba has become nipa na no taking decision in everything that you are doing. Oya be ma, how would that make you feel? Yes, oya be ma, how would that make you feel?
Me aka say dey
how
me enye say ha me say we ka like say me confused now we aka say be threaten me. I don't think say like me feel that type of way, but some fun say my wife say or making more than me. No say if you know my wife you know you more than me and then more in Ghana I think say understand and be all passing so face no. Oh first you can say warrior in Africa will be a free banner. Once a warrior, Beman a tree. Bibia, and Casso, Bibia,
I can figure out something. I don't know it to be.
Oh, Mencasa, by then, no, the Brio, man's first no monia, and they Omoya Cradiwa.
Right.
In the other sense, the answer will be man, like one in the Bacasa, always beyond me, sure say, oh, step ahead from her. I said, I'm making what you say. In the other say, Obaniska. To me, I mean, me, our own food.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your fancy, Mr. Ro. Yes, it blew the mama near right. And yeah, I didn't think me should have what I'm size. And I mean, what you be a me go see catcheno, Mako school catcheno, so that at the end, you know, me kasa, and I'm sika me wintino, or banibiti.
Our Miss Sadie said, when it's Okaza and I say, kind of you want to control.
Right.
Our rent is it depended our reform the way it's here. And then, maybe any more banner, a bearmana, watching a bearman, a grana bearman, and so understanding, incommodate. But your maybe or ma after to say. So far as on a war, on a idea, this is it. Saying obey since I will play Mema a role in here. I mean, also, yeah, ma, which Moko to say the answer.
Mr. Which you may quite say, who change your and say,
the camera.
Mr. Ru, Mama shall you have me kaka on our dressing room. The way I first see Ghana, what's a compound house?
Yeah.
Who banana no? At your say so Kachunia, Okachukunu. Kobujenim, Kobum, Papa, Bujem. Oh, just because say,
and more than Africa. In terms of time, now make sense as your modern areas. Fine. Me say, boss in the family next year. What I say, or more bathroom more
oh, Shawana will be
a way. I don't read the eBay 4,000 from my accounts in the chamber. Okay, I say. When you say, Oma, oh,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, it depended. Maybe I saw.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm my local. I don't know.
It depended. Tell my organ. Bills, school fees go class, education go class, Ediani go papa so utia school fees, utia dime bills near the ade.
To the Makochi so become
what? Nyabo tell again look at the draw. Nti who Fred you may ban or expectation is say there must see any a etchi near the oba na ya.
That's why
na dey behind asumdue and tokana keten na wo no. Oba ni say oh miku na checha we nyina. Na obeba no na ntuma bo ne mu no se abontin bo nkomo na biara efi ediani kra bi ni ho. And only misunderstanding I wear our remove African, but I have a show much a man crane say, I have a man responsibilities does or more yet responsible. No, they take the major part, meaning nipa bebrea or Vemanity and any capet. Or man in a bibian collar, a GDN bibia, or money, a show more kitchen, yes, we are bar. You're 2 years in the train near because maybe I'm in it. Mary Bill said, yeah, I don't know open to me to any. But a judge in America, only come over to I'm come on to say,
me and money.
Oh, well,
quick question, Mr. Moses. Okay, start with that.
Yeah.
I then still now over to me. Tuesika no, but don't lose your identity as a woman. Me na I was say me
Masa.
bacho mami yeba bi.
Me no nya.
Me cha me bisa question. The minister started and say the first what to make sure say na we nyina bi no. Still na no. Untumi nsan fa efiade no. When you have time, yes, be akoba bia o fie. Would be say ye wona ma bi o ha ho aduane no a efie siesie e ma ya ade chen mema.
Right.
Don't let us lose sight of our culture and identity just because ya bedru a different place. Bema ebeboa efe, bema ebeboa manaye. But basically you go school na ya cho RME. So ya RME. Responsibilities of a father. Responsibilities of a mother. It is a BBSC. That's what to me about financially.
Yeah.
Still no. Maybe a question. It's a question I'm asking her. A better dear mount. Say Ubetuesican, but still now, beside them as a wife. I idea as a wife.
Oh yeah, I mean,
that's a question.
If I think if say may help you, and I say me make it that much. Say me to me aboa with bills or whatever, to keep the house or to keep the home now. That shouldn't stop me from my wifely duties.
It's kasache man be a omonya chance.
Yeah, because I mean, and then the other options are, I mean, again, it brings us back to the same things. You see,
right.
It's if I feel like the thing is I'm a career woman, that means I'm making it. I'm dusted. I'm loaded. It is to me. You just go on an app and then order cleaning service. So long as it's okay. Yeah.
Also, good.
So long as it's okay with your spouse.
And then I make her say she should speak to a ma.
Yeah. So long as it's okay with the spouse. If it's okay with the spouse, there's cleaning services available. I mean, there's certain little services that you can, how do you call them, pay for. To get those things covered for, right? So that and there's not friction between you guys. So long as you can afford it. But if you can't afford it, I think also there. But I mean, there are ways that you say it, not because he's not making it. It's not that. It's because and then my bread into so muka krawaha, and I saw when Jimmy Wendy, into St. Albert to me, but so also to me, and then I make a dot dash name, and no, okay, dot dash me
from them perspective. Ato, a better diamond, said all these years when I'll provide this. Now one time, a Juma say. It's a Obano Momuna. Yeah. You're calling a draw that Tomari. Yeah, Toman to Morrissey. Bankunia Susu may pay the mombre. But Bonacaseka. Near the Guhamo. We are near my Guhasi. Me on in the sea. Oh, Uncle says because you're possible. Now, would it be easy for you to make that changes,
Yeah, very easy, man.
No, Tete. But so say CD.
Oh, I see.
Good.
Yeah. But and you say, once a crew might see a normal.
Tomare. I don't know. Bema na transia no hu say ho. To say the situation no akofoma. Now, ne yere e koso. Of feel threatened. E kuma ye di no ni nya no.
Me twa wa no. Say, Maria Silas ni ma bema na se mo di kodwoma.
Enti mo ye.
There's a difference because okay, I'm just imagining, right? If I say yeah, go back to Ghana, right? Now,
on Central Market.
Yeah, Obama Nam market with the list.
In the basket.
And look at the man on market no wow, because they see it as oh wow. And then they half no. Because papa no odi dwa kofi and oh da me mboa and you know that kind of a thing. Oh da me mboa na and there's a business now to na apparently the one in that place just because
we are payment here.
Yes.
It was one of you.
Ese ni me small jam na ye
on say aya ade ba Adebakwa na
I had never done that.
Adebakwa ya na a hard minute song. You can allow your husband to do all these things. It should be any home. But say ekoba say circumstance nti be man situation wa community and are all subjecting to sanema we are. That is when it becomes one we are on.
Yeah.
One we are. Say me provide. Oh, honey, the show na dey send a day off. So any African market to ABC ebra. No two ways about it. But the moment obey sad when them are to me provide there.
Yeah.
So how best can we reconcile animal way? And I may expect it. I want to maybe start a question. Me expect it Obama say providing money say me get 2 jobs. Bibinti what you must say. Me get 2 jobs, me get 3 jobs. Don't expect me, something called Juma, and Samara, and may fear Nima. How do we reconcile Anima Yunui?
Yeah, me can say, our ray, Aboa, like a noble, what I say, Apuja, and Yama be brave of Anka. Oh, Jinama Yama or Irana, so Jinama Yama, this is hard. Duty baby a free any actually train area dinsi said ya kase krumu ha de o nyama bi wo ho na wo be man kra na like nyama nkoyi na maame no age ato no ho so say oh 4,000 5,000 dollar ba meet me atua asa man nya list na yeka de we ono yama we be no bit na yama na ma be enema bu a ye jo
men to see I mean Chechim, you come in to us.
Fine, who will be what I say about what you must say, lazy, BBNC, right? And for some few months, won't mean any money. What I say, who will be answer, dear, never do you think that we will need and see any other day. It doesn't matter who you cry, who will be, and see, cast you on over to a call. So, a koi, or banner, buffia, and carriage or banner puma.
Until Oka or be Pia, no Cassani, Mamma Scan Franco Jumra. Because a drum crowd who scan because no, you can say, Mikuya, that is when I have money. Oniska, just go with you.
Our rare papa, my meaning is a manage man, almost extra card be crowd a while.
And only a couple of concert,
only a new communication. Because me sure say me fa Madam Rita example me sure say the Madam Rita nim say ne ho kan for enyama aba for mama na for God forbid enyama aba for mama na me sure say Madam Rita be kofie be free ejuma kofie wa bra sika bian that table so anase card bi omun credit card bian that table insuo ni wonya me sure with the way our casa, maybe a very observant. The way our casa, me sure say we be free fridge me empty.
Okay,
and I say sika bibi
to manful in general, cause I check my in general.
The make sure and buy a wabonti and muti and no more sharing say maybe your madam Rita be example like the way of casa and you say or casa keke say otiha e idea oye what you say enti dia all cano aware nipa mi no apprent you and then say boss and then ni laborers what you say nipa mi no apprent you nti idea who feel say oba no obema no nka oba ni nyema no say obema no wa nwode a you can also do it mama yem fa ware yen chicha ware mi say sisi a yen ewiase na ye wo no emeyen enye na tete de ne say our responsibilities we ye dada dia we ye mama dia like let's love ourselves na yen chenyama anwode ni wo wa anybody can do it say ye pese ya ware etoaso 13 na a day successful way back like just understanding hey babe this month what can you do I got you into you be man on mamina etimi cover or baby no or some so to cover no one maybe na the time or best spend you fee e dey send your man who fee you can take it upon yourself and do it send a be your focus wa about until aye aduma etimi chia bills na untimi ntia that is what I can
say I say you school no say school for say so omu huru now I say mempe and na ye ya you huru anu ade atu an e two bema no accepting situation na
no
accepting situation na wo mu no eba man na very
simple mu ye mre
eti ko ba ni pie kra no ani hey ene de na me pese me na me banku no me pese me na banku no say oma oba na ka you may feel say as a situation in tima or you but one kasa no as a man be reasonable be smart oh ani ene de me pese me mu na me come market oh sir oh we bi na come o de me ha ho
na ko park
na ha akoba ko park ho ba wo waje ntiafe anye hurubim oba so one kasa onim say bikunu owu sika no Friday bia oba at least below milk bread sugar sunny man otoba maybe do fin kaso refi maybe do fin make kaso ready refi kai na tobra no the person say send the bear that man go say oh on feely
and the na o beda yes right and the o feely kaka and you say yeah ana mika say enya eyes are so as o fanya mafala e ba zabre ma o relax too much what I say I said the bibi na ba and obi chipi in and you go to ebra na say we ya now so control now person oba na be ka say pie guy no na person o da
in your own wisdom
unya ne better yes say be man dia obeti na consider oba no but say e shifty could be oba ne ho a be man unya ne better you have to stay quiet
now I train.
Yeah,
it is on top my app
because about police or yes I dey no na me pa me bu be fu I don't want to me ya fe na ojina na yeah so be ma beti na consider but e ba oba ne fe ma en kan we
okay you sure dey ha meme be naturally omo dey ahwe to me ye na they are naturally lazy and also you can't go digger say nya tiase say you see make say oh oba we akwa ware pa your mama bi wo ha me dotre omo kwa ware pa hey aware na oba ware no na si wo sika na si na sponsor wedding owie na se feel no mote mema kwadofo
mini bra madam you feel see am
Ebia ejina on the parallel to do with somebody. Ne nsa nka ne nan nka. Eti afutu bi na mama mama to sa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ma ọtí sẹ́ ẹ̀ tún fò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ma ọ̀yẹ́ kọ́ àjọyọ̀ mi yẹn ti yẹ mi yà tó kọ́ àmì náà mi tún fò.
Edi sɛ woyɛ bɛma na ayɛ kwadwofo na wo se oyere kɔba nti ɔde onima yɛ fama ɔde bɛyɛ ɔfa yɛ
na bɛma kwa yɛ ti mu ɔde yɛ bi twi yɛ edi aro de twi a wo ti shan ɛ bɛma
akɔ
na tu ma le twi ya o yɛ mi
na de ya we o ko ma yɛ we
sabida bibisa fa you fight to be one man 30 minutes yes okay
because bills will bring one man better. It's never bring one.
That's also
yeah. Because yes, and I say like what is that? It's Ghana, sir. My phone, I was saying the Bahamas.
Ato mene
aso sisi asane mani na every system no
ya ne sister bi di nkomo ya ne sister bi di nkomo ya ne sister bi di nkomo she is a definition of a successful woman. Bibia obi. It was say wabe a victim of her own success because na wari why it man. Mema suru say omo be approaching no because o see you. Kasa otwi no ato. Na se sister ne nam kwa o be fere kwaso be frɛ no. Nso obekunu no ho sire no. Sabida. Bibisa. Ema omo te sa no. How can they and anya the force so say why successful? Eti wako school nko nyam dai. Nyame adum na ogo scam nti nko nyam dai. Basa ma no bebere na say bebere na no di nkoma they will tell you so ho. Mema suru so me approach me amutsa. So, how would you speak to these people to say? I
guess so long as if you're not married to your career, if you're not See, some of these career women are really glued to their career. So even if I don't know, Phil says nobody's looking at her direction, but maybe somebody's been looking at that direction and wanting to come in, but their head is just as a book anymore on pay attention. So that's how sometimes they tend to mess that relationship or that way, because it's just I just want to keep climbing. But I think sometimes if they get a little time, just slow down a little bit, not slow down in terms of, being successful, but look at your surroundings.
No disrespect to any woman. But ma ye saying say oba nya sika na ya homaso oba enya dibre bia na ya homaso that thing should stop. And say be tag ma was hadi we say e no na didi mama bebre tim say there be oba we always care.
That's stereotyping.
That is it.
That's stereotyping.
So what can we do to change that narrative? Once adibu hire the torso where do you say where do is me just what to be there.
Yeah, what is that question?
No, also yeah, coming in album so that be out in our address here. Obi able to appreciate. Mama say for back on ka ho. Obi to call baby them. O hwe nkonyi eguni dem.
The Party FM patch.
O hwe atare a o sha.
Obi
who said no. This woman mean to me afford no.
See,
or your high maintenance.
What makes you think you can afford? If you can for now, you say nkonya eguni dem no. Or twa ma no ko sell ma no ko be $20 and so on. But the fact that you see that shares in Kongano is like, oh, wait a minute to me, can a car ochi. Maybe for all you know, car no chino campuno. Honestly, but it's that. Why do you have that mindset? Why don't you approach the person and start? Yeah, you should be bold. Don't what was it? Don't don't degrade yourself. If you're interested in a career woman, what stops you from approaching the lady?
Okay.
Approach the lady. And your corner say, they're not important, you just look elsewhere. But not because of the career per se, but it's just was several crap because maybe you don't know what burden she's going to bring onto you, and I say you don't know at this way you. So you know what I'm saying. But you shouldn't be intimidated in approaching the person. Go forward. If it is yours, or fall in line. If it is not yours, you know. If it doesn't work out, then it's the character. It's like opposite don't attract. But if you guys are a match for each other, you can be making $10 an hour, and that person can be hitting 6 figures. If you are a match for each other, you be a match for each other. And sometimes some women, that's how they are. They would rather prefer that you, the guy, stay home, and then they take care of the house. And there's nothing wrong with that. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. See, it's communication. It's a lot of things that come together. And it's the way you, the man, you're treating the lady. It is communicating with each other. It's the way you are making that less, but then you're not treating the lady right. So the moment the lady hits that ladder up there, of course, it's reciprocal. I would definitely reciprocate that back to you. But if you were low and we were still like body, why would I climb the ladder and put you down? No. But I would only do that if my phone already did that. Because you've been doing something, I've been watching. Ladies don't we don't do stuff just because it's something must have built up. So right away, menyao ashemu. You know, so unless you, the guy, realize what you have done something, otherwise it's just gonna be so. Those gaps usually come because there's something already that was already hidden in that relationship. If there's nothing really hidden in that relationship, why should you enjoy your wife's success? What is the big? She's my wife. Or it's not first class, or it's not first class. Why wouldn't I enjoy that? Or this kind of transformer, she values me, so I should enjoy that. But she would only not do that because also time I was gonna born a Timodin. It's not about Timodin can come around who says, well, they now hear me know. This is how I felt. That's how I would see it. That's the only way the lady will look down on a guy who is not making it and now she's making it. Because you didn't value her at that time. So why do I value you now? I'm not gonna value you because you didn't care about me. That's the only way. You know, that's something that they should stop. Me again.
Yeah, not a tree no more.
Oh, me, yes, sir.
Thank you. Bro, now so person kasa.
Yeah, I mean, I can't for Mbana like omonye bia omo feel bia amount for entity approach you.
Yeah.
Approaching and never back for Kroma oba pewa Misha, hey, how you doing? You have a girlfriend?
You married?
You married?
Yeah. That's not what you say.
Yeah, you married?
That's What's how are
we're not to Jim
handkerchief.
I know, so, a man and so like, also man, now, you can also go forward because so who say oh good character, but ABS can do this level. Now I know the amber forward. Then it's you can say also approach you being like, hey, you married?
Right.
Yeah, what's going on?
Okay. Ebe na ebre eti for na masese manya bre ene yatima ha say you take your last remarks on issue we are discussing. Ato or final comment.
Yeah, I mean, kakra can say no be really akasa fam. Dia odi no fa dia nya odi no. So no you see me be o ma. Rumu aba no. Abes topic na kai you say you can hand Ghana fried. See, I mean, no differences. But I see, you know, I hear you really. You can come and say, send your man, is to mix your bills in the mind. Also, we have them and I also nya akonya so also be bibi aboa enya no bone so. Na so why but some who Ghana that's why I would say guy ni pa be train e that's why I wish I mean mama who could share
Esawara.
kakra bi jam so.
Sorry that.
Mr. Media, I kind of say, my American and feel intimidated with career women. It's a good thing. It's a good thing if your spouse is doing well. It's a benefit for the whole family.
Right.
I would rather you encourage her, and then eventually, who say who encouraging her, pushing her. Honestly, be diverted that that energy and that same motivation towards you. Oh, if you me and I'm me fiance and I me say. Me who say can be had that also try also be get it up there and then it's not necessarily as a competition, but it's so that you're all comfortable. And see, I think kind of be brave, but I think the men shouldn't feel intimidated and not have a low self-esteem when they see the career women climbing up there.
Zaru.
Yes, sir.
With you.
Yeah, Mr. Katra meeting I can say say na sembana and some will be a same man to keep omukunum respect me at that and say deals be and I say ukofia scanner the call in person but I had the be a befakutum be what I say he said na say yemba ni ofie no I'm talking about Ghana say be more dum pempen so be na so omukunum to keep the respect no and first can fat a man so
right
and share a man responsibility send your baby keep your respect you deny and answer you who say oh tell my name you no yeah oba away and deny and name your mind but say oh oba no fair trade oh problem na people no dey make no nyo me na me tia oh like who may yeah
na me this guy ma na won dia ko na wan ye dada no na me me ko
on say be ono oba be betumi akọ restaurant obano uska bu fifie kra no
o di show be ma wireless yeah
ye to bibia otua
mo dada landlord no
me comment am me
men farm man is on function so what notice ya ye nyina ye pia ye a man and mema credit a table no so waitress about or the check in my man right into say sikani kito obana or no the check no to table na so the man na
at the full glare of the public once again it will come to that gender stereotype say society expectation of Burma no ahano no ato enkomo ye besa to aso enkomo ye ese esa to aso but ye can say our dey for matured minds sabe nyankwa na ware to ya akra bi na pre ho
next 5 years you bet years enkomo
the same thing I say o person ohu how longer be ma ware ya you say how's your wife
because
so ware 1 year my super darling pretty
she's doing good.
Wow, 10 years I say bra enyame o nyame kwa ma go I tell you for you better must see that's an you say sha come bye